Dawn of War Stronghold. It is I, Unseen Strike. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I am recording these at about 2 a.m. I'm going on vacation for about a week, so let me tell you, I got some good games in this batch. I'm feeling a lot better. Been taking some meds from the apothecarium. Hello, woman. Welcome back. There's no camera on. Don't you worry. Make sure you're liking and subscribing the videos as you've been doing. You guys have been doing a good job. These games are on the new PC, new audio, new settings, new recordings, the whole nine. This is not being streamed live on my Twitch channel, but keep an eye out. So yeah, we're gonna load right into the first game. Sorry for ravaging on, blah 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 blah. And oh my lord, we're going to the beach, everybody. We are on Velvet Duress. It's been a hot minute. This is actually one of my favorite 1v1 maps. We have, what is this, Guard?
As you wish.
Guard versus some classic old Blood Angels. Blood Ravens! Alright, here we go. Standard 3-lane map. Very, very long, winding paths on the north and the south. Critical locations on the island. Down the middle is your relic, a nice little choke point. Each team has a general 4 strategic point little build-up. Imperial Guard player getting an infantry command. Let's see his infantry squad choice for his commander. Space Marines, double scouts. Let's see what we get from our chapel barracks here. So the Space Marine squad. Space Marine squad first. This is going to be help cap up, then a force commander. It's a bit of a bigger map. You can get away with things like that. Looks like the 412 Cadian regiment here. We do see the command squad out right away. Anyway, while the game's starting to get going, just like everybody, please make sure you join in the Dawn of War Stronghold Discord. That link is down below in this video. Okay, and just a quick friendly note, if you're joining the Discord, obviously we're not professionals here, alright? We're not sweaty. I know there's some sweaty people in this community. The goal of the Discord is to find games and help grow the community. I've been hearing some reports. Some people are just joining in. People are going, hey, I'm new, can we practice some games? And people are going in there and just sweaty, stomping on them like they're Goombas in Mario, okay? Alright, we're here for friendship, we're here to build up, have some fun team games, have a good time, and see some big battles, alright? If you're sweating that hard in some custom games in the Discord, I gotta talk to you. Come find me, because there's a problem. I need to talk to you. Anyway, keep up what you're doing. Don't forget to comment down below tournament when. And here we go. We have a priest and a commissar queued on the command squad, and a commissar running on the north gambit right now. We have 2 Imperial Guard squads moving north now. Guards player is just kind of securing up his LPs. Okay, he's getting 1, 2, 3, 4 of them up. Space Marine player, meanwhile, is not. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let me lose the anti-spoiler screen, which I didn't even check. It's a little larger than normal. Hold on. We're going to pause the action as these scouts shoot their BB guns. I'm just going to lower this really ugly, low-res crisis suit. This was also picked out by the stream the other night. We went through and picked out a good couple of nice, ugly JPEGs for the stream. I know some people were recently commenting going, hey, can you please not put ugly screenshots and photos in the bottom right-hand corner? And you know what I say? No, we're going to leave those ugly little screenshots, all right? Just something to keep an eye on, you know? Anyway, let's get back to the game. BB guns firing. This commissar's going to eat them alive. I don't think they know what's coming. This command squad running it right down here. And triple melee, force commander and the butter knife brigade might be able to stop this. I mean, especially with the force commander kind of hiding in this blob. And he's going right for this generator. Very interesting. Follow up as a guard squad running in the north. In the mid, the guard are taking the opportunity to cap. And does he take this out? He's going to do this at the cost of a priest, and that's 90-40. Commissar's actually doing a fantastic job keeping this alive. And does he retreat here? How does he follow this up? This is a goon squad if I've ever seen a goon squad. The priest needs to live. Priest is very expensive. I don't think losing the priest here is worth the power kill. Priest goes down. Commissar's dueling a force commander. It's actually really cool. Butter knives. Down goes the commissar. Wow. This is not going good. I don't think this was worth it for the guard player. He lost 2 commissars and a priest. And he's also loses the command squad. Wow. Really bad news. I will say, it looks like he lost about 4 Space Marines. That's not cheap. And the guard actually moved up here. It looks like they're retreating. I think he could have dug his feet in here. Bolter turret going down in the middle. Relics here. And the Space Marines are very much on the back foot. They need to kind of figure out where they want to send this army. There's another 150 wreck going back into the Space Marine squad. And he's not rebuying his command squad on the guard side. He reinvested into double gens and a tech priest. So I honestly think he could have held this. But I guess the force commander and stuff here, too risky. And I guess I would agree that it's a little risky. Wasting 100 wreck here, maybe it gets built. And what do? You're not going to scratch the paint on this ceramite armor. Meanwhile, in the mid, though, looks like there was a little bit of a flood. Some water kind of came over the tide bank there. Heavy bolter turret down, and I believe it can shoot this far, so in the negative cover. Always be careful with that. Guard, capping this up. He didn't really invest much into his guardsmen. Command squad's back out. He immediately goes priest psyker now. And that Space Marine player is not reinvested into a generator, so I guess it did pay off. And he's got triple gens on his end on the guard player. So let's do a quick eco check for this fight. Well, you know what? Let's watch this fight and we'll check an eco after. Guards run away. And he currently has no forces to repel this, the guard player. He's got to pull his one guard squad back from the middle. There is a commissar in there. And he just got his priest now. He needs to wait a little bit longer to get the psyker up. The psyker's not ready. And Sergeant, Space Marine player, did hit tier 2. Got his sergeants out. So impressive he went tier 2. Does he have a generator somewhere? No. So that one generator fed him all the way up to tier 2. Very sloppy scout management. He needs to get his scouts moving. And a flamer. A flamer comes out. Wow. So he can stand and fight this if he wanted to. That psyker had a beautiful special attack. And let's see, they're squaring back off. He has 2 flamers. He needs to put his feet in the mud, and he needs to start fighting right away. You don't want to take this fight on the sandy beaches here. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of last fire coming in, too, with that commissar. And that's only one guard squad. The other guard squad is still in the back, capping. Looks like we're not going to get that eco check. We're going to do it real quick. 80-40 for the guard. Okay, maybe not. There's a big old melee brawl happening. He does the BB. He has another Space Marine squad and BB guns firing in as well. He's doing the right thing, going for the BB gun scouts. While they're not doing the most damage, you're going to feel compelled to reinforce them, and that's 45 wreck. Okay. Forces are splitting. 86-50 for the guard. 68-10 for the Marine. So he's just now got his power back. He's really hurting on power. Meanwhile, the guard player's getting his armory up. He is already tier 2 now. And let's see if he invests in some sergeants. No, he's reinforcing. I did see snipers. He's going snipers. He's got a lot of BB guns. He could do some real work with all these BB guns, and he needs to kind of put some money into his economy. I'd love to see one more generator. But he's feeling very hard pressed here, and I don't blame him. I would honestly just go south. He knows the Imperial Guard army is north or mid. So at least go where you know your enemy's not. And I want to keep this Imperial Guard armory selected. I want to see what he gets out of it. He's going for his range damage. And if I was the Imperial Guard player, I wouldn't even be worried. Space Marine player, interestingly enough, went plasma guns. You don't want to go plasma guns versus guardsmen. Yeah, they do crazy damage, but guardsmen will outrange you, and you don't. They're not heavy on armor. They're not heavy infantry. It's what you need for plasma. You see a lot of knobs, a lot of enemy chaos Space Marines. Bam! Load your plasma guns in, go nuts. But the flamers is where you want. You want some some frag grenades, maybe some heavy bolter setups. And again, he's really investing in these Space Marine squads. You want to spend this money on the eco, get your LPs up. I do like the scout snipers, but get another LP upgrade. Get one more generator. Maybe get another Space Marine squad and get to 3. There's the sergeants now from the Imperial Guard. And now he's getting armor and propaganda, so his morale won't be as bad. And he's going for his vehicles. And this is not looking good for these Space Marine players. Trapped on his island. He invested in 2 snipers, 2 plasma guns, multiple sergeants, multiple flamers. If you're going to invest in all these troops, you got to use them somehow. You know, he's getting his bionics for more health. He's getting a heavy weapon increase. You spent your money on all these troop upgrades. Send them somewhere. Push a lane. Keep a scout squad down here to see what this looks like. Get a skull probe down here. Get a skull probe into the guard base. He's going for sentinels, which is interesting. So he thinks the Space Marine player is quick teching, I guess. And he went for a missile turret. So I guess he's prepping for the worst, but he knows the Space Marine player ego is crippled with that gen loss. And here we go. We're lining up for an engagement here. Guardsman went plasma guns, which is the right call, and he goes to cap. Look at the damage these guard put out. Down goes one of those expensive flamers. Snipers are in a really bad spot. Execute goes in, and I think this is GG for the Space Marine player. These are too many losses. He's wasting time capping when he needs to be fighting into this. Beautiful Psyker special attacks. Force Commander morale is broken. He's going into melee. Butter knives are out, but butter knives are bigger than these guardsmen here. Another execute goes out. And that was a brutal fight for the Space Marine player. He needed those grenades. I think I saw at one point the command squad morale broke, which is nuts considering they have a priest. Yeah, 500 morale. That's not easy to break. Down they go. And the sentinels are here. They can just walk into this. There's nothing left for this Space Marine player. Nothing. He's got some snipers. And again, this is why you got to be careful. If you have the opportunity and you have the free population space, which I believe the Space Marine player should, even before that battle, buy more squads. Fill out your squad cap and then upgrade your squads. Get more troops on the ground first to benefit from the upgrades, and then get your upgrades queued. You know, he went for the heavy weapon increase for 4 snipers. Cool build. It's cool to have those snipers, but, you know, it takes time to build these troops. And look at this guard horde coming down the causeway now. All plasma gun kitted out. Sergeants in there. Heavy bolters would be a good move here. But not with this command squad running it down middle. And now these snipers are in a desperate stand. Look at the plasma guns rip through. Oh, man. These Blood Ravens were trying to borrow some technology. And down they go. Turret is too little too late, and that is GG. Really solid play from this guard player. Absolutely understood what he needed. Nice little GG. He sent it to an ally chat, not an all chat, but we see your GG. I respect you. And he went for, what is that? Double priest, double psyker. That's a nuts build. And yeah, get really, really solid play from the guard player. He knew what he needed to do. He took the correct fights here. Yeah, he took a lot of model losses, but that's guard. You can do that. The rush with the command squad was really sweaty. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. I'm still thinking about it. I'm chewing on it. You know, really letting it marinate in the thought before I give any comment. And down they go. Guard are victorious. Really cool play. Nice little color scheme here. I like this nice, like, what would you say? This is like a tan, not tan, like an overcast or like a gray fatigues. That's really nice right there. Looking good, looking good. Alexander here checking his claws, making sure they're looking good, and he's got no Space Marine guts on there. Yeah. Yeah. What have you seen? Tell me. Tell me with your special eyes. Look. Okay. That was a really solid game. And again, if you're in the Space Marines position, you build that big ol' army, send it out. You know you can't beat your opponent, send them to the other lane. Take a peek down there. Throw a turret or two up in front of that lane you don't want to push, and go somewhere else. Get your forces moving. Get out of your base. I wish we were in the game so I would have checked the Space Marine players' fog of war. You want to make sure you can see at least some part of the map or something in your enemy base or one of the lanes. Really make sure you can see what you're fighting. Anyway, it has been Unseen Strike, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Godspeed.